Hello, good evening, and welcome everybody. Hello. How are we all? Well, welcome along. We're going to have some more fun and games in AMS2. I've just noticed some things have moved and they shouldn't have moved. Let's just move that back to where it's supposed to be. Right, so let's see how that looks. Let me know that the volume levels are all okay. We got game sound by the looks of it. Have my end anyway. So, how are we all? Thank you for everybody having a good little chat while you've been waiting. Sorry about the confusion again. There's a facility within YouTube Studio that lets you pick up the settings from a previous stream, and I scrolled down and just picked one. And it loaded up the wrong time, and I think that happened about 3-4 weeks ago, and somebody mentioned it. So it's funny you guys are talking about trucks. I don't know whether I can do this. Let's see if I can do this. And Thrustmaster have bought out a new accessory. It's a special table clamp and a steering wheel spinner. So there you go. I think we should all invest in the Thrustmaster special table clamp and steering wheel spinner, so we can all go truck racing. Oh, it's so funny how you mentioned it. So, how are we all? It's I can't believe I literally. Hang on, let's go back again. Let's go back. And I'll show you what I've prepped for this evening. I got that already on. I've got that already on. I've got that already on. And I've got that already on. And you guys are all talking about trucking. Oh, that tickled me. So we'll talk about that later. And there's a few things that I've got kind of prepared, and we might have a little natter about. Synkrov 81's in the house, MP's in the house, Peter Smith's in the house, Joseph, hello. Andreas has been patient and waiting for a long time. John Crow, hello, how are you? MP's also been very keen, very early on. I upset him because I put the wrong time to start. Let's have a look. I'll be starting early today. MP, let me know in chat, and anybody else, if it would suit you if we started earlier on a Thursday or a Tuesday. So because I've been considering it. And we got MP, Nonny Rat, Peter Smith. You guys are fantastic, nattering away. We need a few more likes on the channel, mind you. Got a few watching, and we need a few more likes. Darren Whitehouse, Trucks at Monaco. Oh, carnage at the hairpin. Oh, brilliant. Lewis Bloom's in the house. Oi, I've a complaint. This bum call he had me by is awful for fun. It blows straight up into your face. It does. I did try and warn you. Right, I'll be ready. We're going to have a bit of vintage BMW 2002s at Montreal. So, the password is YouTube at SimRacersArms. No, the password, the lobby name is YouTube at SimRacersArms. We're going to have 6 laps. We're going to have practice with a random grid start. There's all the settings there. We got damage on, but it's only low. We've got all the usual. We got maximum grid size for pretty much all the tracks now, apart from 1 or 2. And are we ready to go? Who's going to be the first? Are you hovering over the refresh? Darren Whitehouse knows all about that, Lewis. MP, for me, earlier is better. Depends on the majority, though. Right. Lobby's up. Well, I'm looking forward to having a drive tonight. Looking forward to it. I had a little sneaky practice, a couple of us did, yesterday. Oh, what was that? Don't force interior. Let's see where that is. Don't force interior view. Where was that? Have I missed it? Realism. Forcing. Oh, I don't normally have that set on. I don't normally have that. You're free to have all those. Force manual gears. No. Wonder why it's picked up those. Who was racing with last in a lobby? Allow AVS, yes. Allow traction. Why are those turned off? That's really weird. Right, okay. Thank you for that. MP, are you joining us? Can you put some rain in? We won't this one. We may do a bit later. Like sun, light rain, sun. It's okay now. I've got it on TV. How you doing, Darren? John Crow. You can take whatever you want. Right, while we're waiting for that to wait for people to jump in and fill up the lobby a little bit, shall we just jump back over to what I was looking at earlier? So there's the randomizer that picked that. So Sabalt or Sabalt, I don't know how you guys pronounce that, have dipping their toe into sim racing with the this wheel. So complete cockpits. I misread it. I thought it was so they got the P series, S series and X series. Oh, and they've actually done this steering wheel as well, so I'm not quite sure what that connects to. It doesn't seem to say. A wired connection. So okay, so it should be interesting. But there's no pricing and no availability details just yet. So this is early release information regarding their cockpits and steering wheel. So there's the first one of the evening. We've had a quick look at the Thrustmaster trucking. I can't believe you guys were talking about that, and I've already got that up and running. So it's actually not a bad idea, because it is really popular, isn't it? The trucking. I mean, I've got the European one. I haven't driven it for a while, but yeah. So let's go back to the old sim racing. Right, we've got a few more people in. Come on, let's go already. Sorry. Still can't talk and type. Here we go. Right, how have you all been for the last couple of days? Anything exciting happened? Here we go. Syncroft, the Corvette is more stable. I don't think so. Darren Whitehouse, I'm good, thanks, Matt. How's everyone? Yeah, everybody's good, thankfully. Rain and Porsche GT4 at Red Bull Ring short. Interesting. Hello. Alter my volumes. So 6 laps. It's an afternoon race start. Practice is 10 minutes, 9 o'clock start. The weather settings are the same for now, but we will change that. Somebody's rotating out of their pit garage. And I tell you what, you're really lucky, everybody, because... Oh, manual starts again, are they? That's because I joined Mick Schleifer's one of his lobbies. And it's picked up his settings, so we need to change that for the next race, if I've got access to it. I love the way this BMW rolls around now. Not sure how good it'll be here, Montreal. Cold tyres, everybody, cold tyres. So yeah, I joined Mick Schleifer in one of his lobbies late yesterday, and it was at the Nordschleife. This is right, I'm giggling already. It was at the Nordschleife. There was only me, him, and Metal Sim VR, who's a regular to the time trials. I didn't put the windscreen wipers on, did I? Can't even get round. I had this problem on Tuesday night, didn't I? MP, is it me or do the physics feel more snappy now? They definitely do. I've just rotated round. So yeah, back to Mick Schleifer, Metal Sim VR. We did the Nordschleifer, and Mick had got it set to absolutely torrential rain and nearly, not quite dark, but nearly dark, and that was an absolute nightmare. And we only did 3 laps, thankfully. Look at what car we were in. What, the Porsche Cup, I think it was. But lots of fun. So, as usual, you're invited along to join OlderDrive Discord. The link is down below in the description. Click that link, fill out the form, and you can jump into Discord. Normally the OlderDrive gang start entering the voice chat around 6:10, something like that. There's definitely less grip than when 1.5 first came out. I wish they'd go back to that. We've got Flip Flop saying hello in AMS2 chat. Got to remember how to drive this wallowing beast. Kevin M. Nords, dark, rain, a white knuckle affair. Yeah, it was fascinating. And Mick was Mick's German. Mick Schleifer, obviously the name kind of hints, but you don't want to make assumptions, do you? But Mick is German. He was doing some test streaming, and there was just the 3 of us. So I've got him on in the background, and he was talking in his native tongue, or tongue. I'm having trouble with my tongue. But it was really strange, even though I didn't really understand many words he was speaking, because I'm no language man. I'm a pretty picture man. We were waiting for each other when we had incidents, but he got absolute full damage on as well. So I had to come into the pits. I'm not sure whether it was Mick or Metal Sim VR who had to come in the pits and get repairs, but we all waited for each other just to keep it interesting. But I completely set the gear ratio wrong for the long straight. Yeah, they definitely need to bring the grip back. It's way too slidey. I think what we need to do is start sending, of all the cars that are in AMS2 between us, I think the best solution is to keep sending to the forum onboard footage from the cars that appear in AMS2 as evidence to everybody who's on the forums that these cars don't drive like this. They drive closer to what they were originally in the beta and in the original release. I mean, it's not far off. It's only like 5-10% grip. I need to try Ren Sport as well, because they've changed the grip levels for one of the cars back to what it was before, and they've altered a few things. It just seems a little bit slow, some of the updates coming into the beta for Ren Sport. I did have confirmation that there were multiple versions of the beta floating around, but they couldn't tell me exactly which version was being used by which outlet or beta testers or the esports. They definitely have their own beta version for in-house testing, which I completely understand. Oh, hello. I was following him. Thank you for all the likes. Oh, close to that wall. Oh, there is a little bit of bad news this week as well. I showed you on Tuesday night those lights I bought. I didn't go for the cheapest, but I certainly didn't go for the most expensive. And lo and behold, they started flickering today, so Chinese quality stuff. That's all I'm going to say. My own fault. Although they got really good reviews, they just started flickering today after probably about 10 hours of use, so that's no good. So I've had to revert back to some battery powered ones that I've had for quite a while, but they seem to be holding up for now. So I'll be sending those ones back and getting some better ones, I think. Keep it planted, so we can get away with it. Vinkrov and Andreas having a good natter about their localities. Give it in. I went with Hugh, no problems, but pricey. Yeah, it was one of the, I didn't want to blow the entire budget on lights, but I'm kind of thinking maybe I should have done so. It's always the same, isn't it? By the way, Kevin, I've messaged you directly in Discord. You might want to have a little sneak peek of that when you've got 5 minutes. So, oh, somebody's at. Oh, look at the top people! They're absolutely flying. They're dialed in with these. Louis Bloom. Everybody, while we're here, while we're chatting, go and check out Kevin Ames' channel and Louis Bloom's YouTube channel. They're both on YouTube. Go and check them out. Go and have a look at their work. And actually, they're quite different styles as well. So it might be worth you comparing styles. Lewis Bloom, I went with sim racing in a cupboard. If it was up to my missus, that's where I'd be. Oh, Andreas, now you're just teasing me now. I'm not even going to attempt to read that message out. You'll have to put it in English underneath. Or do I copy and paste it into a translate? Have I got time? So we are on 6 laps, random grid start. Good job of reminding myself. That could have been trouble there. Let's just reduce that down a bit. In fact, I'm going to go back to defaults. Syncrov, Matt, can you enable auto start engine? We shall find out. I don't like. I would prefer Automobilista 2 to remember the settings of my last lobby. I don't like it when it picks up other people's settings, and that's what it did. It picked up Mick Schleifer's settings from yesterday's. Luckily, we don't have to start the engine on the grid. I will try. I can't remember what settings are open to us off the once we're inside the lobby itself. Swing out, sister. Oh, we got a spinner. Oh, that's why he was so far ahead of everybody. He's in the Corvette. I forgot about that. I thought it set it to identical, but it's not. Oh. It is a slippy corner. So ZB, Sirix, me, Desant, Joseph, NXY, Nonny, Rat. Oh, I'm breaking early there. Flip flops. And Maverick, I think. Woo. Lewis Bloom, Kev has style. Absolutely has style. You know what these Canadians are like? They ooze with it, don't they? They can't help themselves. It just drips from their pores. Not their like pores, but you know what I mean. I did hear a joke the other day, and I was gonna say it on stream, but I can't remember what it is. I'll have to let that percolate and come forwards, come to the front of my brain. Eventually, that Corvette's disappearing. Keep it planted. Go for it. Herb hopping. Oh. Oh. Man. Oh, Matt's doing one. No, don't. But now I'm touching the throttle then. Look what I've done. Got no chance of catching Joseph. He was 3 seconds ahead in the practice. We're going to have to go into rally driving style. Syncroft. Andreas, I can't speak German. You read me then, Syncroft. I can't speak German. Oh my word. Nobody look. Look away, nothing to see. Get all. Got damage on. Giving him lol, Lewis, thanks. You have energy that I can't match. I said different styles. I'm determined to get out. Flat out. Oh, I had a cheeky little lift. I've got a flat spot on one of the tyres as well. Good job I got 4. Andreas, I thought you had to learn it pretty well. Oh. Feathering that throttle. Got a fair bit of torque for the amount of grip that he's got. I'm nearly up to speed with everything I'm supposed to be up to speed with this week. Managed to do the record the 3-lap challenge today, so editing tomorrow. And it's an interesting one actually. It's the leaderboards. I think there was 7 pages on the leaderboard, and the top 19 were there's 1 second dividing up 19, the top 19. So, but I think a lot of the regulars will be in the top 10. It is really close. Are we gaining on somebody? Just my wishful thinking. Lewis Bloom, energy drinks, drugs and dance music. You'll soon be there, kid. Go for it. Oh, come on, car, come on. Oh no, yikes. Oh, just skimmed it. No, it was wishful thinking. I'm not much closer. Oh. Outrageous. Look at the state of my rear tyres now, my word. Oh. No, them rear tyres are not happy. Another one for the excuse book. Stay off the grass, come on. Nice view of the cityscape there. Andreas, Add vodka and delete dance music, then we can. Oh no! You look away. Nothing to see. Ooh. I got a second up and I didn't get a off-track limit there. Must remember that. Kevin M, we ooze maple syrup and beer more than style. No, you don't. No, you don't. Oh, come on. Get going. Quite an enjoyable little combination, this one. Lewis Bloom, I once dated a Canadian. I can't read that. Look what you made me do, Lewis. Kevin M, saw Discord, Matt, looks mint. Yeah, I kind of went with the... I spent way too long on the grey one, that's all I'm going to say, and then took about 10 minutes doing the blue one, which is quite frustrating because I think I prefer the blue one, which is always the way. And everybody, what are they talking about? It'll all become evident, hopefully in about a month's time, maybe a little bit more. Ray Norton, hello, how are you? Thanks for joining us, Ray. Oh, you'll have to excuse me, Ray, because I've got to get stopped for this awkward little chicane, and this car is so slippy again. Come on, Riser, we want the grip levels back. Getting frustrated with this. It was great the way it was. I don't know why you bow down to pressure from people saying that. I don't know whether that is the reason why the grip levels have changed, but apparently on the forums there's a few people complaining that there's too much grip, which is a load of rubbish. Thank you, Ray. She's a little darling already, causing mum and dad problems already. She's only just over a week old. But don't they always when they're just over a week old? So what? See, Ray, you start off really strong with that opening comment on, and then you go and talk football. What are you doing, man? Oh, Ray, I can't do football anymore. I did football up until Trevor Francis was the first £1 million transfer. And what year was that? That shows you how, when I was into football, I was a goalkeeper. I can't do football. If you want to talk rugby, we can talk rugby. Well, we can't at the moment because England was blooming useless. No, they weren't useless. They just frustrate me. We always forget when somebody's on a winning streak that it can't last forever. I'm really pleased for Fiji. And I'm really pleased for South Africa beating the All Blacks. Although I do like the way the All Blacks play. So we're going to have to switch Newcastle to rugby. Because we've got the World Cup starting in about a week's time, or just over a week. In France, I think most of it's been played, isn't it? If I remember right, it might be right. Oh. Oh. handles the curbs nicely. Well, I nearly kept up with the people in front after my atrocious spin. I'm being too aggressive on the brakes. Oh, hello, Grass. My old friend. Peter Smith. Saw the NASCAR crash on YouTube. Yeah, I watched it that evening, and like I say, I watched it so many times and started counting the rollovers. Yeah, and it's a massive testimony to the strength of the cars. So we had a look at Sabelt. How do you pronounce that? Is it Sabelt? I presume it is S-A-B-E-L-T. So, somebody with better education, tell me. Got heat haze coming off the back of that car. We've done the Thrustmaster. Oh, that's an interesting one as well. So while that's ticking over, Kevin M. I like the bottom corner element you included. Ah, you noticed that, did you? And why not? Well, it's got to be there. I'm sorry, it's got to. But subtle. I thought Kevin, what would Kevin like? Subtle. That's what Kevin would like. Lewis Bloom. Matt's a northerner. He'd love it. It's like northerner food, Matt. It's got chips, it's got gravy, it's got cheese. Lewis, I'm not a northerner. You southerners are terrible. Anything north of Luton is north, and if you look on the map, Luton is not north. Oh, it cracks me up. For those who don't know, on our British motorways, when you're coming from the south, especially from the London, the southeast corner of the UK, as you're travelling up any of the motorways, you'll see a big sign saying to the north, and right underneath you'll have like the Midlands, which is dead centre of the country. It's not north. North is like Liverpool, Newcastle. Oh, you're great, softy southerner, Lewis, you. But yeah, it sounds nice. Ray Norton. I don't play for the team, mate. I only support them. Ah, that's all right. I'm not saying you can't support them. I just can't talk football with anybody because I just don't watch it. You see, you've got to have a wonky finger like that, and that's when you roll around the pitch going, I've hurt myself. That's another injury, and that's a rugby type injury. Right, I fancy this next. I've kind of slumped and relaxed in my chair for some reason, in my rig. No, that weren't it. What was I looking for? Oh, Buenos Aires. Number 8 in the oh can never see it. There it is. Ray Norton, Rugby World Cup, forget it. Borthwick clueless, mate. Synchro, wow, the Corvette is awesome. Yeah, it certainly is. Like those hanging keys and the view under the hood. Yeah. Lewis Bloom, the Suffolk-Norfolk border is the line. I ain't a son. You definitely are. No, you're so close to London, it makes you a southerner. That's if you're calling me a northerner, the rule is you're a southerner. It's as simple as that. Nonny Rat, it's all up north to us southerners. Oh. John Crow, anything north is north. Well, there is that argument. Kevin M. Luton is further north than Ottawa. Oh. Dean's a southerner. You spelt it wrong, Lewis. Southerner. He's a proper Londoner, you know. Proper London geezer. Nonny Rat. Yep. Once hosted some visitors from Toronto. They were surprised to find that they had travelled north to get to us. Okay. We have big signs letting you know that you're travelling north, but only from London. You don't get them anywhere else. You don't get them when you're coming out of like the southwest, like Devon, Cornwall, Somerset. You don't have to tell them people they're travelling north. You only have to tell anybody from like where was it? Norfolk, Suffolk border. Anywhere, anybody from like there down, yeah, and that corner. You have to tell them they're travelling north. They just don't. Ray Norton. I ordered one of those arse coolers 13th of July and still waiting. Glad I ain't got. Oh, I'm sorry, Ray. He should be here by now. He's normally fairly quick, even from if it's coming direct from China. If it's not coming from the big Amazonian warehouse forest. Andreas. I never care about routes. I always choose the most fun street in the mall. Yeah, I'm the same. I avoid motorways nowadays. I'd rather spend an extra hour on the road, if I'm completely honest, going from the Midlands down to the Cornwall for us, which is the kind of the direction I like to travel. It's what, 4 hours. I'd rather spend an extra hour on the road. Lewis Bloom. I know I'm not a southerner, as I like moisture on my food. Have you tried getting mushy peas down south? They look at you like moisture. Well, the thing is, I'm not a mushy pea man. I can't do the... I had an effect on me when I was young. Nonny Rat, that corner, East Anglia, you mean? Yep, that rounded fat corner, literally just like it's like the big bobble hat of London, isn't it? That's how safe it is. Ray Norton, not your fault. Oh, giving him Nonny Rat. Yeah, Toronto and Florence, Italy, same latitude. Yeah, it is crazy when you look at it like that. Right, me too. Oh, we better do some laps, haven't we? Because since the most recent little update, this has got a bit twitchy on the rear end as well, compared to... I mean, it was bad enough when you changed down to second gear before. I forgot to do the ignition again. Somebody remind me at the end of this one to try and reset the auto ignition. I keep forgetting. Because I'm right up north, I am. What's going on there? It feels like it's got shopping trolley wheels on the back there. What's going on there? I've got to do reset to defaults or something. That was very strange. Let's try that again, people. Oh. So we have got 2 people in Discord chat. We've got GT86 Man and Mike in Discord. So anybody wants to join, go and have a chat with those guys. You're more than welcome. If you're not a part of OlderDrive, the link down below. Check that link, fill out the form, and away you go. Shall we try that again? You seem to be very sensitive on the subject, Lewis. You know what my mother called me today? An aggravating little bleeder today. And I've been looking after her and caring for her. And that's what she called me. Although she couldn't remember the things she was and wasn't allowed to do since her operation. And so far, out of the 3 major things she's not supposed to do, she's done 2 of them. And it's only been a week. She can't do these three key things for 4 weeks, and she's already done 2 of them in the first few days. And she called me aggravating. Lewis Bloom, we ain't a bobble at. I'm gonna sing I can't do a Norfolk accent. I really want to. Oh, you know when you're sending the farmers, will they be bringing their pitchforks? It's going to take them a while to get there, though, isn't it, Lewis? On the horse-drawn cart with the pitchforks. Ray Norton, you got to try peas pudding, lovely. I like fresh peas or garden peas. That means something else, doesn't it, Lewis? I've got to try a hairy haddock, have I? Oh no! You got me again! Is that a euphemism by any chance? Oh dear. I'm such an uneducated oaf. With loads of understeer about right. Oh, hairy haddock. Oh. Brilliant. Ray Norton, thank you very much. Oh dear. I don't know why the other thing on screen hasn't updated. It should have. Thank you, Ray. First super chat from Ray Norton. Thank you very much. Very generous of you, sir. Oh, there you go. It's just updated. I don't know why it's got the wrong amount, mind you. Maybe maybe it's got a conversion thing going. Why is it in dollars? Oh my word! There's another job I've got to do. Hey, this track's pretty good in these cars. I'm not. Oh, you have made me laugh with that. Take pride in being a see you next Tuesday. That's so naughty, that is, Lewis. My wife hates that word that you've just negotiated round, tiptoed around. Now we got a disclaimer from Lewis. I just live here. I ain't from here. Where you from then, Lewis? Is it better or worse? Which way are you gonna go with that one? Ray Norton agreed. How am I supposed to put a decent time in with you behaving like this in chat? Hairy haddock. Peter Smith, see, we got a sane person in the house. I'm with you, Matt. Much a piece of disgust. Yeah, just weird. I've never been able to. I'm not a real man, am I, Lewis? That's what it is. Oh dear me. So funny. Andreas, Lewis, if you like good food, do a Italy, Austria, France and Spanish tour. You can't know good food before you did it. I see what you're saying. need to make up my mind which gear I'm in. Lewis Bloom, the best food is Indian. Yeah, is that the Birmingham Balti that you're talking about when you're talking about English food? Because the Balti was invented in Birmingham, you know. Oh, I was going for a slipstream and he's backed out of it. Oh, somebody's having a bit of a detour. Come on, Riser, we need the grip back in these cars. I'm going to keep saying it. Somebody will listen eventually. Might not be the right person. We give that stuff to pigs. That's a waste. Right, no, again, agreed, Lewis. Lewis Bloom, I'm a Lancashire Humberside lad originally. You're from Parkinson Land, are you? Chicken ajari, yummy. That was nice too. Oh, you really cheered me up. Thank you. I was having a good day anyway, but you really cheered me up tonight, although I am starting to sweat a bit. So I'm going to put my cooling seat fan on. Thanks for joining. Thank you for the super chat, Ray Norton. Really appreciate that. Thank you for all the likes. If you haven't already done so, please consider hitting that like and maybe even subscribing. So now we've got 3 people in OlderDrive Discord chat. Joseph put the quickest time in. Of course he did. I'll be battling Joseph tomorrow night in the OlderDrive Championship. Andreas, I want to pet you and give you a schnitzel, Lewis Bloom. But would you dress him up in Lederhosen? We're back on that one. Synkrov, best British food is that baked goulash in cake. Had it in Bristol. Oh, I can't think what that is. So somebody work out what Synkrov's talking about. What he had in Bristol. Baked goulash. I can't think what it is. Oh, Peter Smith. Thank you very much. That's very generous of you. Very generous indeed. Thank you. Really do appreciate that. Lewis Bloom. I make my own schnitzel, always fun and messy to make. Oh, look at Lewis. Did you make it in the cupboard on top of your sim rig? And what accent do you use when you do it? Is it your Lancashire accent or your Norfolk accent? And you can't complain that I've carried on with that because you started it. Kevin M, we do beans beside toast here, but not on. That's a mush fest, no. Oh, my wife wouldn't agree. She loves the beans on toast. But I understand what you're saying, because the toast goes proper gooey, doesn't it, and mushy underneath. Egg, flour and panko crumbs whilst you use a rolling pin to mash the hell out of your meat. Is that another euphemism? Louis, so you're full of them tonight. Oh, Syncrop, well done. P1. Much quicker in a manual car to use a clutch start. Excuse me, coming through. Yeah, squeeze me. I'm doing a max. I didn't touch anybody when we got to the corner. I had a little kind of brush of tyres on the way to the corner, promise. caught it. Only just. This car's become so snappy now. Oh, these pair are having a battle now. Do I get involved or do I wait patiently? Oh, no patience! Oh no! Oh no! Oh no! Well, that was going to happen. You heard me say it out loud. Commentator's curse. Shall I wait? Or shall I get involved? Saw a gap and got involved. Oh dear. I thought there was going to be a gap. I should... That's my answer on the after race interview. I thought there was going to be a gap. My brain was saying, shall I wait? Shall I wait? Or shall I get involved? And then I said it out loud. This car is very strange. What have they done? Come on, Riser. This car used to do snap braking when you change down to second gear, and you used to have to manual blip it. It now does it in third gear. Luton boy. Oh, gone wide. Knew that was happening before it happened. Couldn't do it. Lewis Bloom. Only the Germans would invent a food in which you have to smash your meat. Sounds nice though, doesn't it? John Crow, pie and mash is the best. Syncroft, be careful around me then, because she was out front. I was being careful, and then there was no opportunity to be careful any longer. You had a bit of a tanglement, and then I joined. I thought, why should you two out front have all the fun? If you're having trouble, manual blip the throttle, changing down to third and second. It used to be just second, it's now third as well. Otherwise that happens, the rear axle locks up. Ooh, scary. John Crow. East End pie and mash. You'll be talking about Winkles next. Well, Lewis will be talking about his Winkles. Oh, we got two people. Oh, who's doing what? Who's doing what? Who's doing what? Carnage. Missed that. We survived that one. Oh, somebody else is off. John Crow's off. Right, I'm back behind Syncroft. Although he's got a different screen name on AMS2. That's confused me. I've been in the right game, mate. Oh, you got some salty stuff going on in AMS2 chat. I've obviously missed the email that says it's fun night. And that it's live. Oh, side by side, could end in tears. Oh, that little lift off. Oh, just about stay clear. Well done, Syncraft. We made it side by side. They said it couldn't be done. Oh dear. My bad, Syncraft. I was already in second when I thought I needed to change lane again and dropped into first and locked up the rear axle. Andreas, Livis Bloom, it's like pizza, only a few people can do it right. The rest is something different, especially the potato. Ooh. Syncraft, that's me reading chat. Having a battle. I'm having a battle just reading chat with all of Lewis Bloom's southern innuendos and euphemisms. Giving him commentators curse indeed. Right, we'll have a better run round here now, flat out. No lifting. Oh, it's on the edge though. Andreas, it's all good if everybody spins. Well. It's on a knife edge, this car. Lewis Bloom, I'll be right back. I never fixed my be right back, did I? Oh, it's worked this time. Why didn't it work before? They're strange. Lewis Bloom will be. I like it out here on marbles, it's slippier. So now we've got 4 people still in Discord chat. Over on Discord. That's why it's called Discord chat, Matt. You're repeating yourself. I'm having issues. I need to say hello to them. It's 6:30. See what all that laughing's done to me? You've loosened my chest. Syncraft's coming in hot. NXY, AKMP ahead. Flip Flops in third. Cyrix in second. Joseph in first. Well, that was fun. Right, while we're waiting for that to finish, we'll go over here and have a look at this. So, Cooler Master has bought out a sim rig, which I think is an interesting move. And it looks like the whole thing there pivots on this pivot point, and then you can set it into either a GT or a Formula style rig. And it just makes you wonder how good that pivot point is and how it wears. But it's an interesting concept. And of course, you can take the pins out of the back there and play seesaw if you want. If you've got a friend round, have a little seesaw. I won't play the video just in case it's got some copyrighted music in it. But yeah, that looks quite interesting, that pivot style. I don't think there's any prices that I can see. Sadly, one of the most important product features, the price remains under wraps. and the availability. Okay, so it was launched at CES. Well, there we go. Right, what's next? Andreas, the SimRacersArms. Can you also change the name of your car to BRB? Being your right, I've got another one lined up. I'm open to suggestions, by the way. So we will go back to there, and we will go back to the GT4s at Velocitor like we did on Tuesday. But everybody's free to have whichever car they want. Graham, but hi Graham. Evening Matt and all. Hopefully jump in the next race. Yeah, hopefully. It looks like there's plenty of room, so get in there. No password. Usual bits and pieces. How are you, Graham? Synkrov. This was nice. Yeah, that was a fun race. We had a bit of a tangle at the start, didn't we? MP, sorry for this crash at the start. These cars are so unpredictable. Yeah, a little bit tricky. Once you've done a few laps, I definitely felt more confidence towards the second half of the race. Andreas, fun race, yeah. Synkrov, what sim racing is all about, yeah, absolutely. Nonny Rat, don't forget to turn the auto start. Oh, yep. See if I can do it. It's not there. I can never remember where it is. Realism. Here we go. Blind as a bat. Oh, there we go. Auto start. Way, found it. We don't have to put up with that rubbish anymore. You can get on with it. Although I do quite like that sensation when you're sitting in the pits and you have to put the ignition on and start the engine. Get a nice vibration. Thank you, Nonny. Peter Smith. Oh, let's go back to that. Peter Smith. That looks cool, to be fair. Yeah, it's an interesting concept. I just... the engineering side of it hopes that this pivot point is strong and long-lasting. But how often do you swap it, I suppose, is the other thing. But if there's proper bearings in there, it should last a fair old time. But yeah, it's not a bad idea. I don't know what you do with your monitor. What did they have the monitor stand on? So that's way too high, isn't it? I suppose once you're lying back in Formula, it might be okay. The line of sight across the top of the wheel there. Luton Boy, I love that. Is there a price? No, there's no price yet. Although there might be, because I don't know how old this official product page. Dare we click on it? Dare we click on it? We'll wait for that to do something. Come back to this page. Kevin M, I have poor circulation. My legs could fall asleep, mate. Is that an excuse for the excuse book, is it? Right, there we go. Oh, is there a price anywhere on this page? Single adjustment offers 14 diverse driving positions. Hang on. One single adjustment offers 14 diverse driving positions to adapt to your personal simulation needs. There we go. We've read the spiel. Oh, you don't like it. NASCAR, GT, Formula, durable and rigid construction. Put some money in the fancy graphics, haven't they? The Dynex exemplifies Cooler Master's commitment to innovation, marrying form and function in a sleek package. Yeah, it is an interesting design. Oh, we've got some supports there, some hydraulic supports by the looks of it. so you get a smooth transition maybe. Yeah, it looks interesting concept. Of course, Gorilla Master, after all this free advertising, if you want to send me one to review, I'll be more than happy to. If you happen to be watching, send it along. I'll give honest feedback. Just the only, not drawback, but the only thing I think of is the tubular design restricts all the accessories that many people bolt to their rigs. But with a few pipe hose clips, I dare say you can adapt hose clips and some rubber underneath the hose clips. You'll be able to get it to tighten and stick. But yeah, that looks interesting. Right, let's do some racing. We can have a look at something else after this. Oh, there's an important one we need to look at after this race. Right, we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 people in Discord. OlderDrive Discord chat. I'm going to pop over and say hi. But they're chatting. We'll leave them chatting, or we'd try and do some driving. They're talking VR. Thank you for joining the stream. Thank you for tuning in. Thank you for all the likes. If you haven't done so already, please consider hitting that like. Really appreciate it. See how the BMW handles this. It's a bit sideways on the way in. I wonder if it rotates good. Ooh, it braked early. It's cool though. Yeah, it does look interesting design. For those that don't know, this was the car track combination from Saturday's 3-lap challenge. Luton Boy, $1 billion. Only if you're really lucky, Luton Boy. I wouldn't want to take any less than that from you. Luton Boy, you want Cascavel? Okay, what car do you want there? I think that's how you pronounce it. I'm such an ignorant West Midlander. Andreas, I'm perfectly fine with my playseat Evo when the pedals are screwed to the wall with a trestle under my we've all been there. There's not many that go full turnkey expensive rig. I see Daniel Morad was flexing again over the weekend with his setup that is updated. It's probably in the region of 40 to 50k now, his setup. I think he did have a competition on the go. If you were the closest person to the actual cost of his setup would win a prize. Go and check out his channel. Seems to be a nice lad. Definitely knows what he's talking about. He's the Mercedes AMG driver for the Fanatec sponsored GT Championship, and he's also got a really nice studio and YouTube setup. For his money where his mouth is, that's all we can say. Oh. Going overcast. Oh! Anybody think we were racing? we can go quicker than this. Oh, don't stay on the brake pedal whilst you're turning. The car don't like it. Getting a bit congested. Oh, oh no! Oh no! Oh no! We're all traffic jam. Right, we'll park up here. So Discord are currently having a conversation about Starlink, as grumpy old fart down in South Africa has invested in Starlink to try and get better internet because he's so out of the way. His internet is really bad. Oh, hang on, have I missed a load of chat? Cascavel is how it's spelt. Yep, I think it is. Brazilian, yep. I'll have a look at that. Let us know what car you want, Luton boy. Synkrov. Yeah, that manual engine start doesn't feel right when you have to do it up. Yeah, weird conversation. I've got I and O. Ignition and on. Oh dear. Andreas, Luton boy, maybe. But I can't hear you saying. Oh. Kevin M, yes, add to book please, page 834. No, we're way up there now, we're past 834. I can squeeze it in pencil if you want. Andreas, Mustang production car at road. I don't think we got a Mustang in this. The nearest thing we've got is the Chevy, the big Chevy road car. Actually, that's not a bad shout actually, because it drives fair well. It used to drive alright. I got a CSW version 1 for free, can't be bad. Peter Smith, what do you guys recommend for VR? I'm thinking about getting it, but not sure which to go for. It's a lot to do with. Are you solely going to be using it for sim racing? Let's jump on the monitor, see who's going round. Boys putting some laps in. Who else? Nonny Rat. What are you driving, Nonny? Oh, you're in the BMW. So yeah, that's the first question I'd ask Peter about VR is, are you using it solely for sim racing? Because if you are, there's a couple of options out there that are probably worth going for. But if you want to use it for other stuff as well, then I'm not really up on it enough. GT Nismo, hello, how are you? Sorry I'm late reading your comments, I'm slowly catching up. P. Smith, best performance I guess, somewhere in between. Andreas, best performance costs you 100 max because it's still the Rift CV1. What about these new ones that are out, like the new Oculus, and what was that other one I showed a few weeks back? It's very, very tiny, very bespoke, and the lens is supposed to be phenomenal in that one. But it is a lot of money. Depends on your budget. I think my brain still tells me, my logic, even though I haven't done much research. Well, I did do a lot of research because I was going to go into it. Is I think for sim racing, if that's all you're going to use it for VR, you still need a good tethered, and you need a HDMI cable going into it. So whatever that is. MP, Matt, thoughts on a DLC night so we can do DLC cars? Well, you did mention that before, didn't you? So it might be a case that when we get to like 7 o'clock, something like that, we maybe go down the DLC route. We can certainly look into it. I'll ask the guys over on Discord, see what they want to do. Because we've got 2, 4, 6, 8 over in Discord now. And with the regulars that aren't on Discord, we might have enough for a few races with DLC. So I'll have a chat in a minute. They're still nattering away at the moment. Make sure we've got enough fuel. Yeah. Peter Smith, yeah, just for sim racing. So yeah, what Andreas says, or anything that's got a tether with HDMI. You don't want the USB at the moment. By the looks of it, it's not quite good enough yet. Syncraft Quest 2 is best for price right now. Yeah, especially with the Quest 3 coming out. Well, I haven't seen enough on the Quest 3 yet. I haven't had time to look. Andreas, I like the OLED immersion and the black. Yeah. John Crow, get a big fan with it. Yeah, that's the other thing. You need to cool yourself down. Have a chat with Darren Whitehouse, Peter. They're over in Discord at the moment. If you want to have a chat with those guys on OlderDrive Discord. Luton Boy, I'm getting Quest 3 when it comes out. How much is it, Luton Boy? And how much better than the Quest 2 is it? That was the other question. I nearly forgot to click ready then. Andreas, SimRacersArms, most reviews I saw were huge disappointments of the reviewers after driving the first Rift. The CV1 was literally made for iRacing. Oh, okay. John Crow, I got a Valve Index, like having an oven on your face in the sun. Yeah. Thank you, guy, for all the interest. $499. Okay, so it's quite a lot more than the Quest 2 then when that was launched. Oh, no space at the inn. We stuck our nose in and hoped for the best. Oh, hello. Hello. Okay. Somebody on the outside, inside of me, I should say. Well, I knew that was going to happen. Stop. Oh, no. I was on the anchors, but it didn't work. Pick our way through. Oh, how did we survive that first lap? Oh, hello. I think we've still got the safety car switched on, so if there is a crash... Oh no, I don't think it is on, is it? Because I joined Mick Schleifer's lobby, so it's probably not on. I love the marker boards. See no evil, speak no evil, hear no evil. Oh, the back end on this car. Somebody come backwards past me. Oh my word. What are we all like? Oh, of course you have, Lisa. I forgot all about that. You can never quite tell when you're watching on a little webcam at the bottom of a YouTube video what people have got. I will play one day with VR. I'm just having enough trouble as it is with what everything I've got going on. Oh, got to warm in air quick. How do you manage with the heat, Lewis, in that little cupboard of yours? When you're doing your best Harry Potter impression. I knew he was going to clip me. Helped him out, put him straight again. Ooh. Concentrating. Slowly getting into it now. Oh, back end wants to come round. No, no, no. Oh, that was so close to going all the way around then. That right rear tyre is so hot. Gotta watch this last corner. They're still nattering away over on Discord. Oh, that tyre's so hot. Gotta be patient on the throttle there. Well, we worked our way back up to 5th. Oh, we got somebody off. Your book cooler helps, lol. Yeah, it's remarkably clever. I mean, it's mine's just, it's like sitting on a cool pad or something. You don't really think about it until you part, like you've been talking about. Right, let's say hello to Discord while we're. Hi, Discord. I nearly said hello before this race started, but you was all engrossed in your VR conversation. I didn't want to disturb you. Oh dear. Right, we've had a request for Cascavel. You still coughing well, Mike? So anybody got any car we can drive at Cascavel? Cascavel, isn't it? I can't remember whether is it Portugal. Oh yeah, it's the what's the real name for it? Brain's not working. We'll find it. Let's have a little look. How's everybody apart from Mike's coughing? Good. Yeah, not too bad. I've had a fairly decent day. Oh, somebody's asking for the Copa Montana at Cascavel. So they beat us up. So yeah, we'll have a go. Right, how full are we? No, it's the Brazilian one. I still can't think which one it is until I get on track. Oh yeah, what was it? Luton Boy, this is great combo. Yeah, I'm trying to remember. I can't remember the track until I see it. Syncrov, going for some beer. We'll catch you a bit later. Yeah, no worries, Synchro. Thanks for joining us. We'll still be here. Well, it depends how many beers, but we'll still be here after maybe 2 bottles of beer, maybe 3. Have one for me. Josie, so it was the USB partly sticking out, was it? So what you need to do is, you haven't had issues. So what you need to do at the start of the championship race tomorrow is you need to pull it half back out again. And test it that way. I think that's the best way to test it. All right. One of the Joseph, who's at the top of the leaderboard most days, was having trouble with his wheelbase, and it turns out that the USB was slightly out, so he's pushed it all the way in for tonight. But we've got a championship race tomorrow, and I've suggested that he pulls it halfway back out for the championship race. We've got half a chance of beating him then. So we've got Gravy Legs. My word, that's a fantastic name. I do like that name at the top of that list. Have you seen it? No, Gravy Legs. It's a funny name. There was another name that I saw earlier, then that tickled me as well, and they're not there now. Right, I'll catch you guys in a bit. Oh, I know which track it is straight away. I knew which track it is. Yeah. Sweeping left-hander. Down into an awkward chicane, down the hill to an uphill double left-hander, down the hill for the final corner. Cheers, Lewis. Thank you so much for being part of my life this evening. And thanks for the fun and games. Cheers, Lewis. Thanks for chatting, having fun. Luton Boy, a great combo. Oh, I read that bit. I didn't realise I'd skipped so many bits of chats. Apologies. Just finding out where the limits are on the track. Cody wants to be good. Hey ho, how are you, Cody? Are you joining us? There's still room on the server. Oh, that's what I wanted to ask the Discord gang. Just get around this corner. Oh. Hey Smith, hey Cody. Shall we have a crafty practice on the next race for the tomorrow night's championship? Okie doke, we'll do that. So we are going to Barcelona next with the GT1s, as we've got a championship race with OlderDrive tomorrow and it's a one make series in the McLaren GT1. So if you want to join us for that practice, you're more than welcome to, straight after this race. And if you want to join in what we're doing, we'll be in the McLaren GT1. Bit more drift, please. Yo, Mr. Fetus. Can't get around. We'll let this person past. Who's that? It's going overcast. This needs a bit of setup around this circuit. Finding the apexes after lap 3 or 4. Can't find the exit though. When I was 26, you were 1. Right. Must try better. Not harder. Better. Must try better. Trying harder doesn't always make you faster. Trying better sometimes does. Hello. Ah, I lost too much speed. Good day, my name's Bruce. Fish are friends, not food. Oh my word. I can't get around the last two corners. Well, the two left-handers at the top of the hill. Yeah. We've had somebody asking in chat as well for a couple of streams if we can run some DLC content. So that obviously only applies to the cars, but if you fancy a bit of DLC after the GT1 practice, we can... Is it full, is it? It's normally if you watch it on the monitor, it's normally about lap 2 when everybody's crashed after lap 1. They realise they can't get back to the pits. Yeah. So you shouldn't have to wait long. Matt's concentrating. He wants to do a lap. Oh, still not good enough now. Oh, left foot brake, it weren't enough. Getting frustrated because I know I can do better than that. Hey ho, it'd be fun. Oh, we're not starting in grid order, are we? I keep forgetting it's a random grid. We might get one more lap in. Talking to myself. So, next we will do Barcelona in the GT1s. Then after that we will look at some DLC, and then maybe have a look at doing one of the street cars, because some of them are DLC. Where did you want them, Andreas? I forgot where you wanted the street car. I forgot what track. Don't forget your push to pass. Make sure you got one mapped if you're watching. How far off are we? My word, we're so far behind the leader. If we can carry on, we can carry this speed through to the checkered flag. Don't go too wide. Oh, we've stuffed it. Oh well. It was worth the try. I do enjoy these. And before the next race, we need to have a quick read of something else. For all you iRacing drivers, if you haven't seen the news, there's a bit of news that you really need to see. I'll put it up on screen. In fact, I'll do it now. We're waiting for this to finish. So yeah, we've trading paints. Anybody who uses trading paints for iRacing, they had a data breach. Over 270,000 accounts credentials were leaked. So if you haven't reset your password and you've used trading paints in the past, you need to go in and you need to reset your password as soon as you can, because they've stolen your login information. So yeah, something you need to action fairly quickly there. So trading paints, I want to call it trading pants for some reason. Go change your password. Really important. Even if you don't use it anymore, but you have used it in the past, go and change your password. Here we go. Oh, MP, look where you've ended up. Round of applause for that pole position, man. He's got the right livery as well. That's what I like to see. And Graham Burke, he's got the right livery. Some weirdo in 6th. How did I end up there? Jort in 16th. He's got the right livery. We've got a full lobby. Let's keep it clean. John Crow, you've got 18 seconds to ready up. 10 seconds to ready up, John Crow, if you're listening. Well done. There you go. Didn't wait. Oh, look at them liveries. Andreas. The SimRacersArms. No Mustang at all in AMS2. No. It really was fun. Ooh. Should have gone to the inside. Been squeezed. Ah, 3 wide. No, 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 no. Little nudge there. I had mega understeer and I got somebody on the inside drifting it with understeer as well, so I had to back out. This feels different in the race compared to the practice. We've got Sirix, NXY, Remelin, Nonirat, Darren Whitehouse, and some weirdo back in 6th place. It's going to get tasty into turn 1. We like a tasty turn 1. Little shove, let him know I'm there. Gotta hurry up. Put this corner because he's there on the outside. We went a little bit early on the push to pass. I think it made us have the opportunity to survive the threat from Marlow. Oh, we gotta run. Oh, Marlow's going for the outside move. Oh, there was the slightest touch. How quickly will the push to pass regen? Halfway there, so he's going to take just over a lap. Need to bear that in mind. Getting a good draft now. Oh, he's moving. Marlowe's coming back. Bumping and boring going on here. We have no choice but to go really wide. Marlow taking advantage up the inside. Absolute great move. He was patient. Oh, I've missed my turn. I was just about to come on the radio and just warn you about Marlow, Darren. He's firm but fair, that's all I'm going to say. He's quite patient as well. So race your race. Keep your inside line. Watch out for the guy behind you, he's a bit of a nutter. I had help from Tucker. Tucker to freak, he shoved me wide. More than a little. Yeah. Oh! Not sure. I don't think they realised I was next to them and they turned in for the corner. And I was squarely alongside. Nope. I'm not sure it was. Was it chain blade? Pit manoeuvre. Cheers, see ya. Right. I haven't remembered to turn off the auto advance feature as well, so it's been stable so far, hasn't it? So it's Barcelona without the chicane in the McLaren GT1, wasn't it? There we go. Yeah, they were trading paints for money. John Crow, thanks for the racing. No worries. Catch you all on Tuesday. Absolutely. MP, gotta go. Have fun. Yeah, you have fun as well, MP. Thanks for racing with us tonight. Thanks, John. Thank you, MP. Right. Let's see what fun and games we can have there. So I've done trading paints. Done the Cooler Master rig. That looks interesting. Done the Thrustmaster trucking rig. We've done the Sabalt or Sabalt. I'm not quite sure how you pronounce that. The only thing left to do is the only other one to do is, this is the website that I've got a link down below, and it's racecalendar.net, and I've got it currently set for just the following week, and this is literally all of the races around the globe that have been registered on this site. And as you can see, there is an awful lot of racing over the next few days and weeks. We don't want to show the advertising, and we've got it set to 100 venues per page at the moment, and there's 20 pages. So we've got everybody covered there. I really wanted to go to the Caterham one at Donington, but I'm not going to get a chance now. That would have been a lot of fun to do that one. Croft Circuit. We've got the historic classic cars. Obviously we've got the Formula 1 as well. We've got Cadwell Park. Got some vintage stuff and classic stuff. MGs. Got cars and tracks from all around the globe. Look at all those circuits. Aren't we a lucky bunch of people? I've clicked continue, but it's just sitting there thinking about it. I've never had it get stuck at this part. Potentially, but I wouldn't have thought so. It's set up to run the DLCs if the... No, I don't think it is. It's somebody in here with really bad ping, isn't it? So the worst one, I think, is that Doinks. I do sometimes, not all the time. Here we go. Somebody's left. Who left? Yep. You'll have time to jump back in though. Possibly. Loon Boy, you do public announcements now, Matt. I like to add a few different things in every now and again. I don't know whether you saw the bits and pieces earlier, some of the equipment that's coming out while we're waiting. I do like to promote real motorsport. I think it's just as important, if not more so, than the virtual racing. And I do like to get out and watch a bit of racing around the country. I've got a list of tracks I've been to around the UK. The nearest ones to me are Donington and Silverstone, Mallory Park, and then lots of small oval racetracks. I've been up to Cadwell. I haven't done Alton Park. That was on my hit list this year. I really need to do that. But yeah, the usual places I end up at is Donington, Silverstone, Mallory Park, Hensford Hills Oval for the stock cars and the hot rods. Birmingham Wheels that sadly shut down now. That was a tarmac small short oval. And then a lot of the grassroots stuff, which is the autograss. There's one down by Stratford, which used to be my club, Evesham Autograss. And then there's Radford, which isn't too far away either. That was the sister track. That's where I used to do all my racing. And then there's Northampton, Coventry Stadium, Northampton Stadium that does the Formula 1 stock cars and Formula 2 stock cars. Okay, mama. So this is the combination that OlderDrive gang are going to be doing a championship race tomorrow night. 30-minute race plus 1 lap. But it's a one-make series, so we'll all be in the McLaren at Barcelona. Cold tyres, everybody. Can we have some cold tyres in chat? We haven't had any for a while. We quite like doing the one-make series in OlderDrive because, apart from it levelling the playing field just a little bit, we also get to try cars that not everybody, but a lot of people avoid. This McLaren being one of them in the GT1 class because it's not the fastest. Everybody tends to go for the Mercedes because the bop is so different in that compared to all the others. And I much prefer this layout with that silly chicane at the end there. And it doesn't really offer any more overtaking opportunities. Kevin M, cold tyres. Peter Smith, cold tyres. Thank you guys. If you want to know more about OlderDrive, if you haven't found out already, check in the description down below, fill out the form, and come and join the 2, 4, 6, 8, 9 people in voice chat at the moment. More grip around there than you realise. I haven't got a setup for this yet. It's something I'll be doing tomorrow. Doing some practice and doing some setup work. Maybe borrowing somebody's setup from the leaderboard. I do like to try and start off with the default setup and tweak it myself. Sometimes you miss a few things in suspension or gearing that you can borrow from the time trial leaderboard. And we've got a slightly unique championship that we're currently running on a Monday night, whereas we do a practice session and a random grid start. However, the practice session, where you're encouraged to go as quick as you can and treat it like a qualifier, because you can get the top 3 get points in that practice session, which is a nice little thing that the guys came up with over at OlderDrive, Darren and Gary. Darren and GT86 man, or as his AMS2 screen name is. I thought that was a nice little inclusion, and the random grid just spices things up. Oh, somebody's visiting the kit editor. I need a bit of rear bias and brake pressure changing. Can be a lot quicker through there. Absolutely. Average Mike. Hello. Not cold tyres anymore. Lost all that time because of you, Mike. I'm joking. I do like this track actually, in most cars. We had fun on Tuesday night in the caterings here. We had a few accidents. That's a little bit better, but we're miles off the Marlow. Short shifted, try and reduce some of that wheel spinning. Slow gear change there. Trouble is when I'm streaming, the only way I get you guys to hear the game audio is to have the sound coming through my speakers up there. And I can't have it too loud, otherwise you get a double echo of the game sounds. Which means I can't quite hear some of the game sounds that I rely on. But in a championship race I have it all in my headphones. Oh, I missed my braking zone again. That was you again, Mike. I'm blaming you, Mike. I don't know whether you've noticed. I just saw that extra message pop up. I'll read Mike. Barcelona without the chicane is so much better. Yeah, absolutely. Well, it's how it was meant to be, wasn't it? The chicane came later to slow the rocket ships down, the Formula 1 and the really fast guys. And it really spoils it. I think there's a little bit of aero to be played with. Suspension. Let's come out the throttle. I didn't want to. Lost me. Found the apex at least. Found the apex at last on that hairpin. This corner is absolutely terrible because the camber falls away so bad just after the apex. You struggle to keep the car under control and get it going again. And this is quite a pleasant car once you get the hang of it, and I haven't got the hang of it yet and I'm enjoying it though. Got some quick boys showing their turner speed. We got Joseph, who I'm up against tomorrow, along with GT86 man tomorrow. Grumpy old fart. Well, we've got some work to do. I've got to find some time to practice tomorrow. No, we're not going to improve. We scrubbed the tyres way too much. We'll park up out of the way. Average Mike, thank you very much. One more distraction. That happened just at the right. You missed your opportunity there. Thank you, Mike. That's very generous of you. Really appreciate that. Thank you, Mike. Entertainingly, you didn't need to do that to distract me. You did it on the first two. Brilliant. Oh, excellent, Mike. How are you, Mike? Are you ready to go racing again? I forgot how long you said you was going to be out of the rig for. We need you back on here, Mike, because you're far from average, and we do miss your turn of speed. Somebody's testing me here. Look at this name at the bottom here. PS. I wonder what that's all about. Oh, you said a great name then. I heard that. Jeff Crammond, them were the days. I've still got the original boxes somewhere. A stupid idea that was. Ratzenberger, wasn't it? Yeah. Yeah. So we got a chat going on. I'm joining in the Discord chat. Cody wants to be good. The long back straight is so much fun in the MX5 races because you can catch up to 0.8 with draft. As much as that. So you see a single car in your mirror. Oh, better ready up. Going apart 4 or 7 wide before the braking zone yet. Flying into the same point from all directions. Luton Boy is sound you make to a cat. Oh, Peter Smith, Jeff Crammond, it was got me into SimRacersArms. Absolutely, yeah, great stuff. And then when Grand Prix Legends came out, I was completely besotted with that and engrossed. Average Mike, have been busy with other stuff. My old Prius been needing some TLC. Had a little time to dry it. Okay, that's fair enough. Real life does get in the way sometimes. It's very frustrating, but hey, it needs to be done. Some of my starts are better when I'm looking away and I see it out the in my peripheral. It's going to be carnage. Hello. I'll take it the Nissan was coming through then. We've got damage. No. There's a blue Nissan. I can't see who it is, but he's very keen to come through the pack. Number 14, Sergio Squattro. A lot of door banging. Watch out for that Nissan Nige. He's the one who doesn't. He's been door banging his way through the. Yeah. Go on, Nigel, you can do it. He's behind you now, Paul, so just be aware of him. No, he's in the yellow and blue. Me and Nigel just took care of him. Well, Nigel gave him a bit of a rub, and then I gave him a bit of a rub just to let him know that, yeah, let him know that we're here. He's not the only one that can do it. I've got to give the position back. What's going on there? Good job, I spotted that. I was running out of time to give the position back. When did that happen? I had to give 2 back. I've been nudged. Oh. Oh, God, a drive through. Oh, hello. Thanks, Slapper. Oh, no. Oh. Average might. The Grand Prix games were awesome for its time, and the AO was also fun to race with the random fault zone. Oh, Loon Boy, I'm slithering. I'm slithering and sliding. Sorry guys, I didn't realise I still got my mic open to Discord. You've heard me rattling away. This car is very controllable once you spend some time in it. Might not be the quickest of the GT3s. GT3s, GT1s I should say. This corner, the way the car falls away from me. Four-wheel drifting, mid-corner. Hello. Who's that? Oh, yeah, he streamed the... I forgot about that. I did message him, actually, and for a message like you did under one of his... the video that you linked to. And, yeah, he replied to us. Oh! He came back across the track in an unexpected way. I'm following it. Hate this corner, Nige. The car just falls away down the camber. And you struggle to get it back. I thought you got control of it and it carried on. I'm getting proper four-wheel drift in the last corner. I had some tyres that needed torturing. Wow, okay, that's an interesting cornering line. There's a lot of grip there. I have to remember that for tomorrow. And a load of time in that one as well. Considering the tyres are done. Well, the front side just misses that. Missed that sausage curb. Too wide. Damn it. Christopher Pope, good evening. How are you, sir? How are you? Hope you're all well, indeed. How long are you racing tonight? Might try and join in a bit. Or at least another hour. Cody wants to be good. P17 to P3. Whoop, whoop. Syncroft, that was a messy 1.5. What a nightmare that was. Right. Let's have a look. So, what combination, remind me, is your favourite before you go? Have a good one. Thanks for joining us. See you tomorrow. So that's GT86 man leaving the party. Right, let's have a little look to see what we've got here. What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? What have we got? Street cars. We can't have the supercars, but we can have the Camaro SS. We did Cascavel. Where can we go? Let's have a little look. Oh, the randomizer broken. No, it's not. Road America. Syncraft, maybe slower cars, some people can't handle power. Well, there is that. Just wanted to get some practice for tomorrow night's championship in that combination we just did. Yeah, they're after 1.5 they weren't too bad actually, so thought we'd give them a try tonight. It's still a handful. Yeah, but they're so much better than they were in 1.5. 1.4 I should say. Thank you very much, Nigel. They're okay now. It's a little bit rough for my daughter during the birth, well, just after the birth, but it took them a little while to get her sorted, and one thing and another. I'm not going to go into details, but no, they're doing really good. She's a week old as of yesterday, and she's doing what 1 week old babies do. And unfortunately, people don't get educated on what 1 week old babies do. So, and you try and educate people, but not everybody listens, do they? So, but it doesn't get better. It gets it gets different. It's not worse. It just gets different. That's the only way I can put it. That's how I see it. Thank you, Syncraft. Right, reset to defaults. Haven't driven these for a while. There's a horrendous conversation going on in my ears at the moment, so I'm turning that down. Nearest thing we've got, Andreas. And if you look at the bonnet when we go over, say, some curbing, if I can find some, there we go, we got some vibration on the bonnet there. That big fiberglass bonnet. Steering is so heavy. But these are a lot more drivable than they used to be. Average might people having trouble driving straight down the motorway freeway, so expecting there was another gear to be had, so expecting people to handle a race car is a bit of a tall order, to seem more real. True. I think this car's going to surprise a few people since the update. I can't remember. I joined somebody's lobby. I can't remember who it was, and they were. I can't remember who it was, and I was really pleasantly surprised. Just need to tone the force feedback down a little bit. It's a bit heavy on the rev limiter because I can't hear it. Oh, drifting. Big tank slapper. How did I catch that one? That weren't supposed to happen. Nearly hurt my hand. Just about got away with that one. But no, if you're watching and you haven't tried these since before the update, they're definitely worth it. They feel really connected. They feel heavy to the road. But you can still slide them around, but they're nowhere near as drifty as they were in 1.4 and before that. Graham Berkey. Having a shocking night tonight, gonna call it a day. See, oh, I'm sorry you're having a rough one. I was racing against you quite close at one point, wasn't I? I don't think we had any, I think we were racing close. I don't think we had any issues. Is it with other people, or you're just not on the, you're just not feeling it? Great to have you on board, Graham. Same again Tuesday night, mate. It'd be great to have you back. Have a good one, Graham. Chris Pope, congratulations, 1 week old. Yeah, so yeah, granddaughter was born just over a week ago. And we kind of did a bit of an announcement and celebration on Tuesday night stream. Little darling, as they all are at their age. She's doing really well, and my daughter's slowly getting back into the swing of things. She was very rough and very, very tired for a long while. The force feedback on this car is so heavy. Road tyres. That the front tyre is really hot. And I didn't slow down in time to make allowances for that really hot front left. So what do you think of this road car now? It's not as bad as it was before. Yeah, the braking point and turning zones aren't quite the same. I was pleasantly surprised how much they'd improved since 1.5. Yeah, I've got to turn my force feedback right down. It's way too heavy at the moment. I keep cooking that front left. I don't know what... I think I've got a default setup on this, but I think if you turn the TC right down, but you can't do it in car, you have to do it in the pit. You can... The traction control, you have even more fun then. If you... if you get your right foot working right without TC on, you get better traction out the slower corners. That means we're all doing the right thing then, doesn't it? It's a nice even field. I'm not entirely sure what you can change in the setup on these. You might need some diff altering. I like the way the bonnet vibrates when you go over the curb, you know, across the grass and into the wall like I'm just doing again. Once you come around the carousel, that long 180, it's destroyed the tyre, so you can't get around the kink, you know, the elbow on the back straight. Oh, now I'm in the wall. One of the YouTube regulars has just come past me and his car's battered to pieces. Did anybody drive this car before 1.5? It was an It was an absolute sliding mess, and it wheel spun nearly in every gear, so you were snaking up the straight. The brakes were awful and you couldn't get stopped. Yeah. Does anybody in Discord drive the truck games, like the European truck and American truck? Well, if you have a look at the stream, or watch back earlier on in the stream, the Thrustmaster have bought out some accessories specifically aimed at the truck drivers. Did you see it? It's quite interesting. Yeah, but this is like a desk clamp, and you know the steering aids that attach to the steering wheel, so you can spin the wheel with one hand. Thrustmaster have bought them out. Yeah, I'll put it on screen at the start of the stream because everybody was talking about truck racing. Ironically, I'd already got it loaded up, ready to talk about it. I haven't done one yet. Chris Pope, I'm just impressed that you did the maths on that one. Synchro, why am I using a shifter? Thought it said age pattern. No, this is the modern one with the flappy paddles. Average Mike, Moser showed off a wheel at GameCon. Yeah, somebody in Discord just mentioned that. But I don't know whether I can get back to the Thrustmaster one. I'll see if I can show you quick. Where is it? 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 There we go. I'll put it on screen quick. There you go, Average Mike. I've done a special table clamp that turns the rim the other way, and then you got a wheel spinner. So fair play, because that's not a cheap thing to do, to redesign the table clamp. But I mean, the market's quite big. If you look at the Steam stats, there's always somebody playing the truck games, and obviously the American market's even bigger. But yeah, that tickled me, that did. Fair play to them, especially the steering aid. I think I got one of them somewhere in the garage when I used to do deliveries. Them were the days. Cody, I've had conversations with drivers like you in the past. Why is there a big dent in my car? I didn't hit anything. Synchro, yeah, that's exactly the market they're aiming for by the looks of it. Fair play to them. That weren't cheap. I know it looks a simple thing, but if you're going to manufacture to sell a company like that, they're got to get all the stamping process and all the rest of it and the design process done. And Synchro, like, let's do the work in VR after work in real life. Average Mike, spot on. Yeah, they have. It's exactly why Moser and Thrustmaster have done it. The markets are huge. ETS and American Truck Sim, definitely. I mean, I've tinkered with it, not for a while, but if you look at the figures on Steam, it's just massive. There you go. It's gonna get tasty. Oh no! Caused a chain reaction there. I don't know whether somebody was in the back of me. It didn't feel like I was slowing down as much as I was pressing on the brakes. I have to look at the replay. Cold tyres indeed. Did anybody happen to look in my mirror? Because I weren't. I was concentrating on braking for the guy in front. It could have been me, that. No, Kevin, you was looking in the wrong mirror. I said my mirror. Whoop, whoop. You're brave. I didn't say turn it off, Darren. No, it does perform better with that. Ironically, after telling everybody to turn it off, I forgot to do it because I was reading YouTube chat. I've got one to turn it down, but it's not working in car. Oh, it has. Oh, that's weird. It didn't work before. Oh, this will be interesting. I think it was me guilty of killing people at the start in turn 1. Oh, you can slide it so much more now. There we go, the acceleration's better. Christopher, does that Thrustmaster will come with a tacho and a spring-loaded seat? Oh, this turn the TC off on this car is so much better. I'm going to kill my tyres, but Ferguson, see if we can catch it, and you definitely get better acceleration without it on. power we're gaining. I can't tell at the moment whether it's my braking or whether it's the turning the TC off that's doing the time gains on the car in front. Who's behind? That Takata freak is quite an aggressive driver, so we need to keep an eye on him a little bit in the mirrors. We don't have to worry too much at the moment. Lovely drift through there. Oh, try this car. Turn the TC off and try this car. Gotta run. We just gotta get stopped. Alright Mike, hope you feel better soon. Mind you, I said that on Tuesday. Definitely better without the TC on. Well, it kind of is, but it's still controllable. Famous last words. Oh no. Oh, so funny. Just as I said that they drive so much better. Lost it into the exit of turn 2. And now I've got glowing tyres. Drifting out of the carousel. Very rewarding when you get it right, but look at the state of that tyre. We're going to have to be careful around the elbow. Drifting at 110 miles an hour. Oh! Coming through. Can't stop. Overcommitting to. I wanted to make sure that the overtake was fully committed and done before I got to the corner, but obviously ran out of talent and braking. Get in here. Watch this. I've got to run. No. I think I better put the TC back on. I was doing better. Oh dear. It skips around under brake in the rear end does. to dab on the brakes, so I was going to hit the back of him there. You've got to drift on. No, stay on the track. Look at the state of that rear tyre. This is turning interesting now. I thought the Senka grey car in front was going to make the same mistake I made and outbrake himself, but no, he's got more talent than me. See if we can get a tow. A little bit more. There we go. We've still got to get it stopped, mind you. No, don't hit it. Oh no. It was going to end in tears. Oh, another apology. Taco's not included in the Skengers in real life. Spring seat can be sold with a motion platform. I take it it's all digital now with tacos. It used to be paper in my day. Oh, like a paper disc. I bet they're not like that anymore. Back in my day. Back in my day, there was a horse at the front. Yeah. Yeah. I can fix that. I can fix that. Hang on. I don't think you should get away with it scot-free, do you? Could I drift any further around that corner? Look at my tyre, 115 degrees red. Well, there's the train. Oh no. Why have I got a pit? Have I run out of fuel or something? I've run out of talent and tyres. Christopher Pope coming through. Oh shit. Following through, lol. Yeah, let's see if I can run out of fuel. Feel like I'm in a 1970s American TV police chase. Not cold tyres anymore. Check Discord after live. Okay, I will do. Thank you, Kevin. Oh, I can't stop. You're not unscratched now, Darren. Did you say how I drifted around the entirety of the that 180 just? No, you need to watch behind. Watch now, Darren. Look behind now. Are you looking? Are you looking? I've just run out of fuel. How can you drift a car when you're out of fuel? Hero. Brilliant. Yeah, well done, Joseph. Oh, look at this. I'm not going to get 8th though. Hero. I'm going faster now than I was with the power. Oh dear. Thank you, Cody. I don't know how I hit you with so much speed. I was coasting. Syncroft, taking back what I said about this car. Yeah, great car once you settle in with it. Andreas, finally I had to do something and want to tell you that I told you so since 6 laps. That draft races in production cars are a blast. Absolutely, if you can control tyre temps were the issue there. Syncroft not fine at all. Maybe for no, Syncroft, these are great fun. Big production car with bad braking performance and bad aero are the best at road. Yep, great race. Cody wants to be good. Thank you, Cody. Thank you very much. Gifted 8th place. No, fine here. Average mic, streamer advantage, extra fuel. Yeah. Discord, have we got a request at all? Or do you want to go randomizer? Actually, it's picked not a bad one at the moment. It's got Silverstone Historic 1975 in the Porsche GT3 Cup 3.8. Oh, I can't click on the right thing at the moment. Are you off, are you, Darren? But what's your favourite combo, Darren, before you go? Yeah. Which airport track was it? Galileo, where we all got lost? And which Formula 1 car was it? Is it that one on screen there? It's not that one. Which is that one, isn't it? The one before it. Is it that one? Is it? Oh, Classic Gen 2. Hang on then. Gotta find it first. That one. So are you going or staying? Yeah, you can judge the braking points better, can't you? Well, it is kind of a drug, isn't it? Yeah. Especially now I've got to buy a Thrustmaster truck wheel. Yeah. Syncroft, so what now? What about formulas? Still giving a push even after being punted by you in T1. Cody, forever grateful. Thank you very much. Andreas, MX5 at Laguna. We don't have MX5s. We haven't got anything that's close to an MX5, to be honest. This is going to be carnage. Syncroft, but not where you have to push a button for turbo, but with manual. Well, I'm going to go for this DLC. Luckily, everybody else can pick a different car. Average Mike, I'm off. Have a good one, everyone. Thank you, Average Mike. Always a pleasure. Thank you for joining us, sir. Andreas, Lotus 79 at Alton Park. There's a good one. Or 49. Pete Smith, bye, Mike. Andreas, both huge fun at Alton. Yeah, it's all a bit rapid and I can't read chat. Ray Norton, you still going? Respect? Yeah, still going. Still got at least another half an hour in us. Syncroft, these without the turbo button. There we go. Now we've got somebody in Discord who requested this. They were just about to leave for the evening and I asked what their favourite was and they said this. So encourage them to stay for a little bit longer. Or at Monza. Yeah, I wouldn't mind doing Monza. I do like this McLaren though. Oh, obviously centre ahead. Let's see if everybody gets lost around this track. Yeah. Cody wants to be good. This is DLC. It's one of the DLCs, and you get a load of McLarens. Basically, it was to celebrate Ayrton Senna. The Brazilian pack, maybe? I can't remember. You need to have a look at the DLC. It's not just the livery, it's the car as well. There's a corner here. Everybody went straight on and confused me. Oh, watch where you're going. I was reading chat. I just saw what Pedro put. Carnage incoming. What do you mean? There's only these. Oh. There's only these great big tyre bales that get in the way and don't move. Should have done it in the dark, because you really do get lost in the dark. Maxing out on the aero. Oh, there you go. Severe damage. How that didn't rip a whirl off, I don't know. Right, I just want to change. Oh, we got. Wait, oh, let's reset to defaults. Get rid of some fuel. What time we got left? We need to dump a load of that. Do that. Definitely. Oh no, we don't need too much because we won't be braking too often. Change that for me. Don't need that. That can go down a bit. We'll try that. We'll just save a temporary setup. So. Oh, lightning reactions to me. Miss that tyre stack then. Them mirrors aren't too much help, are they? Here we go. Oh, I went into neutral for a second for some reason. Exit stage right. Oh, of course I turned down the rear aero. Can't get through there at the same speed as before. Let's have a look at that again. Oh, boost pressure's down. Very skatey on the back. I took too much wing out, I think. Unbelievable. We put on the combo that he wants, and he's running away. All right, Darren. Have a good one, mate. All right, Darren. See you tomorrow. What trouble you having, Nigel? Oh. Strange. Alright, Nigel, hopefully see you tomorrow. See you later. Christopher, I don't know whether it was you I tangled with on the exit there, but I'm sorry if we did. There's a corner there. What is going on here? I've got the wrong. Let's try that. Something very strange is happening there. Slipstream. Oh, I've had a tangle on the straight. How do you do that? We got a lap in. A messy lap, but we've got a lap in. There's the time we needed. Oh, we lost half of it. Oh, annoyed with myself now. Having to concentrate so much with this track, it's so flat you can't judge the gear changes. Apparently I was in neutral there. You can't judge the braking points. Whoa! So slidey. Fun car, absolutely. Syncrov, don't know why, but it's more fun with somebody streaming the thing, and Matt has like his commentary. Oh, I try. It doesn't always work. It's the faster the car gets, the more tricky the car gets. The more the driving seems to take me away from what I'm talking. Especially as it gets later as well. Andreas. Pedro, not so much after you watch the world record times of the Formula Aliens, absolutely. It's quite a mind fest sometimes, it kind of blows your brain. Cody, need to look into that DLC, that MP4 looks amazing. Yeah, all the details are fantastic. It's definitely worth a look. You get quite a bit for it, I think, if I remember. I don't know whether I'll be able to find it quick enough. I haven't got Steam run, it's running in the background. Let's see if I can get Steam up and run it. DLC. Where are you? Oh, running out of time. No, I'll have to do it in a second. Here we go. Control the wheel spin off the start, that's the challenge. Short shifted. Oh. This isn't going to last for long, I'm going to go off at some point. I could have... Oh, I told you. Here comes Joseph. Oh, the slipstream's powerful. Don't worry, Joseph, I'll ruin it in a minute. Can't do much talking. So aggressive, the power delivery. It squirms away in second and third. And because I've took quite a bit of wing off. What happened? Did you hit the tyre bar? It's so difficult to spot the apexes and turning points on this track. And the braking zones as well, because of how flat it is. Oh, this car. so bumpy as well, disturbing the vision. Oh, that was close. Oh, we stuffed it. I've stuffed it. Span through the last chicane. Alright, Paul. Are you joining in the championship race tomorrow, Paul? Yeah, alright, mate. You can join. I sometimes join the back of championships that I'm not taking part in. And just use it for practice. It's up to you. Alright, buddy. Yeah, see you later. There's not many cones left on the circuit. Oh, I've done it again. Alright, mate. See you later. Well, that was fun. Right. Oh, I was trying to find which one of the DLC it was. And I can't remember. It's not the Spa one. Could be the Monza pack. I can't remember which pack it was. Ah, there you go. The Brazilian Racing Legends. £12.99 UK pounds. That's the one. So have a look at that one. Right, return to lobby. Have we got a oh. Let's just turn that off. Right. First win in my life. Well done, Pedro. Right, that was great fun. Joseph, not a problem. Absolute pleasure. And it is 8:55 here in the UK. And with that, I'm going to say goodbye to everybody. been an absolute pleasure and great fun, and we had a real giggle, and we've had some interesting news. What did we think of the news snippets, by the way? Did we were we happy with the news snippets and the bits of information that we shared? Do we want to see that again? Cody, not a problem. Absolute pleasure. Right, what I'm going to do is I'm going to set up these guys with erase all those that are still in the lobby. Are welcome to carry on with this Cadwell Park in the little minis or whichever car they pick. Pedro, absolute pleasure. Glad you enjoyed it. Glad you got to win one. Peter Smith, see you, chat. So before everybody disappears, we've got a 3-lap challenge on Saturday. It's in the bag. It's an interesting one. It's a challenging one. All I'm going to say is the top 19 are within 1 second of each other, and it's doable. I'm not going to give anything else away. And what else is happening? So Tuesday next week is the next live stream. So obviously you're all more than welcome to come along for that. And have a great weekend. That's all I can say is have a fantastic weekend and take care of yourself so you can take care of those around you. And until the next time, let's be careful out there. See you all later. Thanks everybody. Thank you for the super chats and all the chat in chat, and welcome to the new subscribers. It's been an absolute joy. Till the next time, see you all later. Bye.